Under no circumstances should you make these 8 common mistakes when eating lentils. They can harm your body. Are you sure that lentils are the epitome of health? But what if this superfood could secretly harm your body, especially after the age of 65? Surprising, isn't it? But it's true. Even perfect lentils can turn into a foe if not cooked properly. Few people realize that even experienced cooks make these 8 mistakes when using lentils. And it's precisely these mistakes that can lead to uncomfortable issues like heaviness in the stomach, bloating, fatigue, and sometimes even heart problems or difficulties in absorbing vitamins. Don't do this with lentils. It could harm your health. Remember how delicious it sizzles in the pot while you proudly think to yourself, "Now that's what I call taking care of my health. But why do I feel discomfort after such a healthy dish?" It turns out that lentils act like a workout for your gut. If not prepared properly, they can overload even the strongest digestive system. Imagine if your diet actually energized you instead of making you feel sleepy and weighed down. You'll be surprised at how easy it is to avoid hidden pitfalls and get the most benefits from lentils. And now, attention please. We're kicking off a countdown of the most common mistakes made by nearly all enthusiasts of this product. In 8th place, we have the key mistake that everyone tends to make. You may have done this more than once. Are you ready to find out what to do differently? Now, let's move on to the most common mistake. This mistake is made by almost everyone. Do you still eat lentils without soaking them? That's a shame. Many people think, lentils are small, cook quickly, why bother with extra fuss? But here's an unexpected fact. This very action can lead to a host of problems for your body. Raw or unsoaked lentils contain anti-nutrients such as phytic acid and lectins. These act like invisible blockers, preventing iron, calcium, and zinc from reaching your cells. Few people realize that these can lead to fatigue, brittle bones, and even anemia, especially as we age. Did you know that unsoaked lentils contain a lot of oligosaccharides? These are the sugars that often lead to that uncomfortable rumbling, bloating, and even sleepless nights. Imagine this. You have a healthy lunch, and suddenly you spend the whole evening battling discomfort. Is it worth it? After the age of 65, digestion becomes particularly sensitive. If you don't soak lentils, you're almost guaranteed to experience bloating, heaviness, and digestive issues. And if you have dental or stomach problems, you risk facing a real challenge instead of any benefits. How to get the most benefits from lentils without any side effects? It's simple. Soak the lentils in cold water overnight, 8 to 12 hours. Phytates and lectins will leach into the water, while oligosaccharides will dissolve. In the morning, rinse and prepare your favorite dish. You'll be surprised at how easily you can relieve bloating and how much tastier and softer lentils become. Scientists have proven that soaking lentils reduces the amount of anti-nutrients by half and improves mineral absorption. Spend just 2 minutes in the evening to save your health for years to come. Your body will thank you. Now all the proteins, B vitamins, iron, and fiber will be fully absorbed. Remember, soaking lentils is not a luxury, but an act of self-care. Let it become as much of a habit as washing your face in the morning or airing out your room. Don't let lentils affect your well-being. Make them work for you. But even if you're soaking lentils correctly, there's still one more mistake, 7 out of 8, that awaits even the most experienced cooks. Did you know that even the healthiest food can turn into a health enemy if consumed in excess? Lentils often seem like the perfect find. More is better. But what if this is a misconception? During vegetable season, it's so easy to cook a big pot of soup, add plenty of lentils, and then toss some into a salad for good measure. But if you feel heaviness and bloating after such a dinner, as if a steam kettle has taken up residence inside you, you're not alone. It turns out that lentils are true champions when it comes to fiber. It's valuable, but as we age, the enzymes for digestion decrease. As a result, we experience bloating, digestive issues, and even a decline in quality of life. The healthier the food, the more harm it can cause. It's quite the paradox. How much lentils is safe to eat? Nutritionists confirm no more than 80–100 grams of cooked lentils per day for those over 65. That's just half of a standard serving bowl. This way, you'll get protein and iron without overloading your digestive system. If you're introducing lentils into your diet for the first time, start with a small spoonful and gradually increase the amount. Give your body some time to adjust. Why can healthy lentils cause issues with medications? An excess of fiber can interfere with the absorption of iron and calcium supplements. You're taking vitamins, but lentils can interfere with their effectiveness. It's especially important to keep this in mind if you're taking multiple medications for chronic conditions. True lentil enthusiasts know this ingredient isn't the star of every dish, but rather a smart supporting player. Less is more when it comes to enjoyment. That way, after lunch, you won't feel weighed down, but light and energized. You're doing everything right by soaking it and not overdoing the portion size. But what if you can make a mistake at this stage by pairing lentils with other ingredients? Next, you'll learn how to make choices that preserve the benefits. Stay ahead by avoiding these 6 crucial mistakes. This mistake could determine whether you're getting the most benefits from lentils or missing out entirely. Did you know that a perfectly cooked lentil soup may offer your body almost no benefits? Yes, even if there's healthy rye bread and a cup of fragrant tea nearby. That's where the trap lies, one that even experienced homemakers often overlook. Don't make this mistake, or your body could end up lacking vital iron. Lentils are indeed rich in this mineral, which is especially important for energy and preventing anemia, particularly after the age of 60. But there's a catch. The iron in lentils is non-haim, meaning it's plant-based. It's absorbed less effectively than iron from meat, and if you add yogurt, cheese, or simply wash down your lentil porridge with tea or coffee, you'll be surprised at how easily you can rob yourself of nutrients. Why calcium from dairy products works against you. It literally competes for iron, blocking its absorption. The polyphenols found in tea, coffee, and cocoa create an invisible barrier for iron. As a result, a significant amount of iron goes unabsorbed. That's why anemia is more common among the elderly, and it becomes increasingly difficult to regain strength. But there's a brand new way to enhance the benefits of lentils, and it really works. Simply pair it with foods rich in vitamin C. This vitamin is the real key that unlocks the pathway for iron to enter your body. What to choose? Imagine a vibrant bell pepper, slices of juicy tomato, a bunch of fresh herbs, or a salad made with broccoli. Just a few slices of orange or kiwi at lunch can make your meal healthier. Nutritionists confirm, by adding vitamin C, you can nearly double your iron absorption. Save dairy products, tea, and coffee for another meal. Smart homemakers do it this way. They don't interfere with the iron from lentils working for them. So, the 6th most important piece of advice from our ranking. Lentils should be paired with fruits and vegetables rich in vitamin C, and it's best to avoid consuming them at the same time as dairy products, tea, and coffee. This is especially important after the age of 65 to maintain energy levels and avoid fatigue. If you haven't tried this approach yet, you're missing out on a lot. May your lunch be not only delicious, but also truly nutritious. The fifth mistake is the sneakiest. Don't combine lentils with foods that hinder iron absorption. Did you know that even perfectly cooked lentils might not provide you with a single drop of iron? That's right. You can eat healthy, but if you pair your lentils with the wrong ingredients, all your efforts could be in vain. Here's an unexpected fact. Healthy habits like having a cup of tea with lunch or a spoonful of yogurt with soup can negate all the beneficial properties of lentils. Avoid doing this with legumes. It can be harmful to your body, especially after the age of 60, when iron becomes critically important for energy and mental clarity. It turns out that there are certain foods that can literally pull iron away from lentils: dairy products, yogurt, cheese, cottage cheese. Calcium is the champion when it comes to blocking iron absorption. Research shows that adding yogurt or cheese to lentil soup significantly reduces iron absorption. Tea, coffee, cocoa. A familiar cup of tea after a meal? Polyphenols and tannins in these beverages bind to iron, preventing it from entering the bloodstream. Grains and bran. They contain a lot of phytic acid, an invisible guardian that keeps iron from getting through the door of digestion. Imagine, you added a piece of cheese to your soup and tea for lunch. It seems like everything is for the best. In reality, the body received only half of the iron it needs. If you had known this earlier, just think of how much energy and vitality you could have saved. What should you do? Don't be quick to give up your favorite dishes. There's a simple solution. Pair lentils with foods rich in vitamin C, like a slice of bell pepper, a splash of lemon juice, or a wedge of orange. It's like a secret key. With vitamin C, iron is absorbed twice as effectively. Wait an hour after eating before having tea or coffee, and you'll unlock the full benefits of lentils. Smart homemakers have already added this life hack to their toolkit. Have you? Remember, lentils love vegetables and vitamin C, while dairy products and tea are their sworn enemies. Don't let your efforts go to waste. Make your lentil lunch a true investment in your health. You have 4 mistakes left, and your lentils will become the perfect superfood for longevity. 4th place, and this is a mistake that almost no one notices. Don't do this with lentils, as it could harm your health. Did you know that the common habit of adding a spoonful of yogurt or a piece of cheese to lentil soup can completely negate the health benefits of this dish? And if you wash it down with tea, the iron from the lentils won't even make it into your body. Irony. The healthier your lunch, the less benefit you actually get from it. What you might not know about lentils: they are high in iron, but it's non-heme iron, which is absorbed much less efficiently than the iron from meat. Calcium from dairy products acts as a true guardian, preventing iron from passing through the border of your intestines. So you put in the effort, cooked healthy meals, and yet the essential mineral slipped right by. Imagine your iron is like a first-class traveler, while calcium acts as a strict passport control officer. The result? A large portion of iron gets lost in transit. This is especially dangerous after the age of 60. The risk of anemia increases, and a lack of iron can lead to fatigue, weakness, and difficulty concentrating. But that's not all. In the list of iron's enemies, it's not just dairy products. Tea, coffee, cocoa, and even chocolate cake for dessert work against you. Polyphenols block the absorption of iron, even if you drink them half an hour after your meal. How to get the most benefits from lentils. A completely new approach. Just add vegetables rich in vitamin C to your dish, such as bell peppers, broccoli, a slice of orange, or some fresh tomatoes. Vitamin C is the key that unlocks the pathway for iron into your body. Just a couple of spoonfuls of greens in your salad, and you're already ahead of the game. Practical tips to ensure you don't lose any nutritional benefits. Avoid combining lentils with yogurt, cheese, and milk in the same meal. Leave them for snack time. Tea and coffee are only served an hour after lunch. Always add vegetables high in vitamin C to your lentil dishes. Do you love dairy products? Move them to another meal. If only you had known this 5 years ago, your energy levels would be completely different. Eating well doesn't mean giving up your favorite foods, but it's important to remember that even healthy combinations can sometimes work against us. And now, in third place on our list, a habit that even experienced hosts often overlook. This mistake is still encountered by most people. The third most dangerous mistake: not rinsing lentils before cooking. Did you know that even the cleanest lentils can harbor an invisible health risk? What you didn't know about legumes: each pea can collect dust, pesticide residues, and microbes that won't wash away on their own. Imagine this. Each lentil is a traveler that has passed through warehouses, bags, hands, and machines, and you're about to toss them straight into a pot. Don't do this with lentils. It can harm your digestion, especially if you're over 60 and your immune system isn't as vigilant. Scientists have proven that after harvesting, legumes can have residues of chemicals and bacteria on their surfaces. Few people know that even a small number of these invisible hitchhikers can lead to stomach upset or food poisoning if your immune system is weakened. All of this can be prevented with just one simple habit. Rinsing lentils isn't just a grandma's fuss, it's a practical way to make your dish safer and easier on the stomach. Want to enjoy more benefits and less discomfort after your meal? Just rinse the grains under cold water for 2 to 3 minutes until the water runs clear, gently using your hands to sift through them. True lentil connoisseurs know this secret. It turns out that rinsing can help remove not only dirt, but also some anti-nutrients and sugars that can cause bloating and discomfort. You'll be surprised at how easy it is to avoid that uncomfortable bloating after lunch. Just rinse your lentils every time. Make this step a habit, just like washing your hands before meals. Don't skimp on a couple of minutes for rinsing. Save your energy, nerves, and health. Only 2 mistakes left to go, and you definitely don't want to repeat them. The second most significant risk of consuming lentils is dietary monotony. If you thought that healthy eating means eating lentils every day, let me surprise you. The healthier the food, the more harm it can sometimes cause. Surprisingly, even the healthiest foods can negatively affect your health if they become the sole star of your plate. Did you know that a monotonous diet based solely on lentils can lead to a deficiency in certain vitamins and might even harm your digestion? Here's how it works. Imagine your body is like a garden. The same goes for your diet. When you neglect other foods, your body starts to lack essential amino acids, vitamin B12, healthy fats, and minerals that simply aren't found in lentils. Researchers have shown that switching from meat to legumes alone is a common cause of hidden deficiencies in vitamin B12 and iron among adults. Admit it, you also thought that eating more lentils would only be a good thing, right? But an excess of the same type of dietary fiber can lead to bloating, rumbling, and even bowel issues. And here's the big question. How can you get the most benefits without any risk? It's simple. Just diversify your proteins and sides. Don't shy away from lentils, but complement them with beans, chickpeas, fish, chicken, buckwheat, millet, and seasonal vegetables. True healthy lifestyle enthusiasts know only a patchwork quilt of different foods can provide health, energy, and joy in eating. Check to make sure that on your table there are at least 3 different types of protein and side dishes each week. Your diet shouldn't be monotonous. Let it be vibrant, delicious, and diverse. And now for the important tip number 1. Not only should you vary your foods, but also combine them correctly so that lentils truly benefit your health. You're just one step away from perfect nutrition. Read on. The final step to healthy lentils. Don't make the biggest mistake. Did you know that even the healthiest food can lead to trouble if you overlook just one small detail? Don't make this mistake with lentils. It can negate all their benefits. Remember when you used to sprout seeds on your windowsill? A little too much water, and they rot. A little too little, and they won't sprout at all. Lentils are just that kind of living organism. If you forget to rinse them or don't soak them, you'll end up with heaviness and bloating instead of energy. If you overdo the portion, instead of feeling good, you'll feel tired. It turns out that pairing vegetables with proper soaking is the key to easy digestion and energy. Nutritionists confirm, lentils with vitamin C help your body absorb iron more effectively. If you haven't tried adding fresh vegetables to lentils yet, you're missing out. Nutritionists are already using this method, and many people over 60 have noticed that after such a meal, they feel less drowsy, have more energy, and their digestion works like clockwork. Now imagine this. A dish that leaves you feeling energized and ready to go for a walk instead of wanting to sleep. To achieve this, just follow a few simple rules. Rinse until the water runs clear. Soak before cooking. Avoid overloading yourself with huge portions, and make sure to alternate dishes with other legumes, fish, or meat. Remember, true lentil enthusiasts don't start cooking until they're sure everything is done right. Are you part of the club that takes care of themselves? Congratulations! You now have all the secrets for lightness, energy, and good vibes every day. Take care of yourself, cook with love, and may lentils bring you nothing but health and joy.